Hi everyone, welcome to my channel and welcome back to our Adventures with Noel series where we are opening up 5 different advent calendars day by day. This is the 3rd year I've done this series. Never know if it's going to be the last, but we do have a lot of fun and I hope that you have been enjoying the ride. Do keep in mind that in just a few days I will most likely be posting the link in the description box to the multiple choice quiz. You do not have to participate in it obviously, but if you do, you will be entered to win a little bundle of goodies, some of the items from these advent calendars that I haven't already eaten, for example, or used or swatched, and then some items maybe from some of the boxes that I opened during our regular unboxing time, which is 2 p.m. Pacific or 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I will be keeping that time slot as we finish out the year and then as we move into the new year. Maybe not posting every single day like I usually do, but hopefully you will stay subscribed and join me for those unboxings as we move into 2025. So those of you who get really high scores, like, 1 or 2 wrong, you will get extra entries into that drawing. All right, so here is our Liberty London calendar. It is very hefty. I love the gabled roof. It has all kinds of details on it. It's pretty much the same as last year's as far as I can tell. There's lots of woodland creatures. I do love that element. I think it's very pretty inside. They did change up the pattern of the drawers on the interior, and they do include a day 25. They also say that they have 18 different full-size products, although I have found that sometimes those full-size products you can't actually purchase them at that size, and sometimes there's a little bit of a bait and switch in terms of the value that they show us when you go to shop for that item. It will sometimes be a higher size than the one that they are giving us, so that has been a little bit disappointing, but it is still overall, in my opinion, a very good box. That is why it is being featured on here once again, because it was one of the boxes that I got last year. It says it is the year's most anticipated launch. It is worth $1,550, but it is yours for just $345. Inside you will find 28 products, so there are 28 products but only 25 drawers, obviously, so a couple double days. 18 full size with the most covetable brands in skincare, makeup, hair, and fragrance, and then there are a select number, they didn't tell us, I don't think, how many golden tickets there were, worth $1,000 in the calendar. Now, if I got that, I would absolutely think that it was worth it, but essentially, let me do the quick math for you. Usually I do this and I have it written down, but it's been a little bit chaotic this year. So $345, and I do think I paid some like tax and maybe not shipping, but definitely tax, divided by 25. It's basically, I paid $13.80 per day. If you want to do it by the number of items inside, you can divide it by 28. That means I paid about $12.32 per day. If you want to go by value, they're saying it's over $15.50, so I'm just going to go for $15.50, even though it's probably a few dollars over that. If you divide that by 25, it's an average value of $62 per day. That seems incredibly high, but if that does pay off and you wind up, you're not going to like everything in a subscription box, even if it has like 5 or 6 items. You're probably not going to love every single thing. It happens, but it's rare. You're probably not going to love all 28 items in an advent calendar. I mean, you just be happy that there's 28 items. If you love 2/3 of them, to me that's a win, especially if the other third are things that you can easily gift to other people. So, if I'm getting a value of $1,000 of products in here that I'll actually use, that is a great value on something that I paid $345 for. That's my opinion. You guys let me know what kind of like value you like. Do you like to see it 200% times what you paid for it? Or are you okay with like pretty much paying what the items are cost inside, but just having the experience of opening things up? Like let me know. What's the most important for you? Is it the look of it? Is it the value? Is it the overall cost? What is it? Tell me in the comments below. And then at the very bottom, I do like that, the numbers are kind of randomized, but the big one in the middle is day 25. So I can't, I'm like, can I hold it up for you again? It's so heavy. I'm always afraid that I'm going to drop it. So day 25 is that big square right there in the middle. So kind of hard to see the gold numbers. The day number 16, which is what we are on, is the little itty bitty one on the bottom. day number 16. Now, if you recall, back on day 7, we did not get the correct item that was listed on their calendar. I had to poke around on the digital calendar and find this item. So originally, they had this item listed as day number 6. No, day number 7 is what they had it listed as. Yes, they still have it listed as day number 7, but we're getting it on day number 16. So in here, it said that day number 16 was the Lisa Eldridge Liquid Lurex eyeshadow, which looked very nice. I haven't had a chance to use it, but today we're doing day 16 / day 7, which is this one, which is the BB Parfum, excuse me. So it's called The Other Room. It looks like this, very rich blue color. It is 10 milliliters. Says, I love when they say how to use. They're like, apply perfume to areas where you feel your heartbeat. So this is, oh, I thought it was going to be a roller ball. Maybe it is, but here's what it looks like. Very crisp and clean looking. Let's see if it is 10 milliliters. Does it say on here anywhere? 10 milliliters. This is considered a travel size, so that is appropriate. They aren't trying to trick us. I will say I was very impressed with the full-size perfume from another calendar this time. They're telling me about the brand. They're saying shop full size. So let's see what the full size. The full size is 10 times as big, and it's 225 pounds. Wow. So that means it's normally, this size is like 22.5. So let's do the conversion on that. Let's see, 22.5, it's about $28. About $28. All right, that's fine. That's kind of what I expect from an advent calendar. But again, we were supposed to be getting like an average value of $60. And I think they got us the other day, like with the cheating on the sizes. Let's see. What does it say? Details. Come on. Come on. It says spicy floral fragrance. I don't usually like those two things combined, but it says Nigerian ginger, cassis, and Mexican lime, top notes, heart notes, carnation, divana, saffron blossom, base notes, Indonesian patchouli, vetiver, Spanish labdanum, and absolute. I don't know. Those are not like my scents. Like let's do it. Oh, you know what? It smells like something else. It doesn't smell like, I mean, ooh, I just got the Nigerian ginger, I think. Okay. I just got that. I just got a good whiff of patchouli too. Wow, that really builds. That is like stronger and deeper and richer than I was expecting. Like first hit, it was very like fresh and floral, and I was like, oh, it smells like one of those, do you remember the old Gap fragrances? I was like, it smelled like that, and now it's smelling like a lot spicier, way more like Narciso Rodriguez, like way more like her. All right, that is a hearty perfume. Not my kind of perfume, really. Like good winter scent for sure. Not my jam. That's all right. Let's move on to our Vogue calendar for today. So Vogue has our beautiful covers. Oh, this was like creepy when I saw a face smashed in there. Oh dear. Like, you know, when they're smashing these poor masks in there, I feel like they could have not done the shred. Man, these masks got like, I wish they would do like, you know, they just did 25 drawers that are all the exact same size, which I get for their little magazine covers, but I wish they would do like Liberty, where they could have some like really flat drawers so that this was not like so crumpled, because I like to share like sheet masks with people because they're great, like inexpensive, even though these are probably pretty expensive because they're from 111 Skin, but you know, when you give it to somebody all crumpled like that, it's kind of not as schmancy. All right, so we did get 3 of them. So they're saying 66 pounds, which is, it's normally like $32 US for one, or you can get like a 3-pack Oh, you can get a 5-pack for $135. So that means they're like $27 a piece if you buy them in a bundle. I don't think you can actually get a 3-pack. It's like 1 or 5. So it would be basically, this is $81 worth of sheet masks, my friends, because each of these has a value of $27. That is insane. That's crazy. Let's see what she's got. Ooh, yeah. Fashions for the South by Porter Woodruff. January 1928. In the new year, Vogue's thoughts turned to some winter sun. If Riviera bound, readers would need 4 distinct types of day costume. For those staying at home, there was glum inevitability, a page of rainwear. As Vogue put it, certainly you will want to know what is happening in the umbrella world. Oh, so I love this umbrella here. And she's got very, like, this nice, like, capelet thing going on. All right, yeah, she's just like, well, it's winter, so we're going to get some rain. And then, you know, it's going to continue right into spring. So they're like, if you're not lucky enough to be traveling to southern climes, you need a good umbrella, girl. And you need a $27 sheet mask. Ah! All right, so let's hear what it says about this. From hectic work schedules, family commitments, and overfilled calendars, our skin can manifest the effects of stress just as much as we do. Formulated to care for and strengthen stressed out skin, this reformulated mask is infused with complexes that will repair and rejuvenate skin. The superior biocellulose material acts as a second skin that encourages superior penetration of ingredients including calming sea anemone, ectoin to shield skin from environmental damage, and NaCy squared, which dramatically reduces the effects of environmental damage as well as promoting a plumper, brighter complexion. This mask works to calm inflammation and irritation within the skin whilst acting as an environmental shield by replenishing antioxidant levels. The appearance of fine lines and wrinkles will be reduced, with skin left feeling brightened. Like, can a sheet mask really do all of that? Probably not. But do I want to think it can? Because it would be $27 and it's like, yeah, this is a fancy sheet mask. I think sometimes they just put like these like patented things in there that like we've never heard of. Like, what was the other one? It was like NTC8 or something, and this is like Y2 Y squared, and then it's trademarked. And I'm like, I don't know what that is. NaCy squared. I could look into it. I probably won't. I'll probably slap it on my face and be like, do I look rejuvenated? This is the kind of thing, the Y Theorem Biocellulose Face Mask by Dr. Y. Alexandrides, MD, from Harley Street, London. I'll feel fancy. This is the kind of thing you like to get in a subscription box. Subscription box, yes, but also advent calendar, because I would never pay $27 for an individual sheet mask. I do like almost all of the 111 Skin stuff I've ever gotten. I have gotten some really nice moisturizers that I didn't get to use up fast enough, which was a bummer because their stuff is great. So who wants to come over and do a sheet mask with me? All right. All right. Let's put that off to the side. It's so sad that I have to crumple that and put that back in there. All right. Moving on to Bokksu. Bokksu. Oh, we've got 2 little pink packages, which are Amau, A-M-A-O-U, Amau. All the vowels, most of the vowels. They feel very light, like rice crackers. Strawberry and milk langue de chat cookie, a cat tongue cookie. That sounds gross. So does that mean it's like rough, like a cat tongue? It says, a Japanese take on the classic French langue de chat. This cookie offers a unique twist on a beloved delicacy, fragrant with the aroma of Fukuoka's famous king of sweetness, the Amau strawberry. This pink sandwich cookie features a luscious filling of strawberry and milk-flavored white chocolate, complemented by a layer of strawberry cream. That sounds delicious. Strawberries and cream? That's like, sounds delicious. I feel like I just saw on like one of those like top travel places of 2025, and Fukuoka was on there, which I feel like we all know from the like the nuclear power plant, right? No, it's getting a new life. I will try that one if we have time, because I know the other day we like ran over, the video is really long. The other day, another day, like my battery ran out, which is why I was like, oh, this last item, I'm not even gonna worry about it, because normally if I run out of battery, I'll redo the whole video, you guys, but like ain't nobody got time for that. And specifically, ain't Noel got time for that these days. So sometimes if I kind of don't do like a complete closer at the end, It's because my battery's about to die and I don't feel like doing the whole thing again. Okay. Let's talk about our Delicious Foods Delivered box though, because we still have a couple more to do, and then I'll come back to the cat tongue. This is real pretty. It's kind of, it's interesting because I feel like this is kind of plain like the last Delicious Foods Delivered like chocolate bar that we got, even though it had some spice to it. But this is got some gold dust on it. It's a snowflake. It is from Chocolita from Flagstaff, Arizona. It is a dark chocolate molded snowflake, 1 ounce, just like our chocolate bar yesterday, 1 ounce. Chocolita's dark chocolate snowflake brings holiday cheer with a molded snowflake made of rich dark chocolate. This Flagstaff chocolatier is dedicated to organic fair trade. I like cut it off and it says organic fair tra. I'm sure it's delicious, but I don't think there's anything in there. So it's just a good dark chocolate from Flagstaff. I'll take it. It is real pretty. My husband will be very happy to indulge in it with me after dinner. And we have one final item from Grabie. Oh, this one was like a very skinny, tall one. So I don't think it's brushes again, but let's see what it says on here. Holiday Hue Multicolor Pencil Set of 2. Sometimes I read the description and I'm like, I don't know what that is. Like when it was like the roller dot strip pen or whatever it was, I was like, I don't know what that is. And then I still kind of had to suss it out. So they are have the least amount of copy in terms of telling us what things are. Some of them are very complicated and it's at all kinds of places and you have to do like a little bit of a treasure hunt. Sometimes you just miss like the old product card situation instead of having to QR code everything. Oh, okay. All right. They're actually multicolored pencils. One is like blues and greens, so you're gonna get that kind of like rainbowy, like, you know, splotchy tie-dyed effect when you write. And the other one is warmer colors like oranges and purples and pinks. I guess purple is a cool color. So that is what it looks like. It shows you at the bottom, the base. So they are multicolored. So we got one warm, one cool. Kind of fun. Like, I don't know what you would use those for really. You tell me, what would you use these multicolored kind of swirly pencils for? Not really sure. Just for fun? For writing fun stuff? I don't know. I don't know what the value of these is. They have a really nice feel to them, the like matte black outside. I realize that we haven't, because I have either gone long or run out of battery. We haven't done our little recap in terms of like, what was your favorite item today? But again, hopefully you're all keeping track, because just a little hint, one of the questions is going to be what your favorite box is, and there's no wrong answer for that. So that's like a guaranteed right answer on the 20 question multiple choice quiz at the end, because it's just going to ask you like what your favorite box was. But like, I'm not going to ask you to show your work, but I would want you to be able to like justify why. Like, you know, most of the time I chose Bokksu, or most of the time I chose Liberty London. Or overall, I think it was a really good value. Whatever your reason is, I'm not going to ask you to give me the reason, but I am going to ask you to vote. So the BB was not, it's just not my kind of fragrance. Let's see. The chocolate snowflake, always a good one. I'm going to go with the masks. Yeah, I'm going to go with the masks today, because those are luxurious. I know I like that brand. The snowflake is, I'm sure, delicious, but it's not that exciting. The pencils, I just don't know what to do with them. Ooh, this is like wafer thin. Look at this. That's why it's called a cat's tongue, I guess, because it's like wafer thin. You can see there's like the outer cookies, and then there's like a layer in between, and then there's like a cookie in between. Oh, white chocolate in between. Let's see. So pink sandwich cookie features a luscious filling of strawberry that's on either side and a milk-flavored white chocolate, complemented by a layer of strawberry cream. It's like they talked about the filling of strawberry and then the strawberry cream. I think it's the same thing on either side of that white. See? See? There you go. Okay. Okay, it kind of fell apart. That is delicious. Not usually a huge fan of white chocolate, but it adds like a richness to it. It's like a bigger cookie than you think. It's pretty good, you guys. I'm totally gonna scarf that as soon as I turn this camera off. That was delicious. Okay. 111 skin masks, even though they're ridiculously priced. And those strawberry and milk langue de chat cookies, delish from Bokksu. All right, you guys. Thank you so much for being here. I hope to see you in my next unboxing, and if not, hopefully I will see you for the final, like, week, I guess, like the final week of our Adventures with Noel series.